Hey guys, what's up? It's Apple Critics from applecritics.com. In this video, I'm going to be showing you all the hidden tips and tricks for the Apple Watch Series 3 and older. So it's just going to be a compilation video of all the tips and tricks that you didn't know and a bunch of hidden features as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. Now the first feature is in the Apple Watch app. So when we go all the way down to passcode, and then we take a look at it, we're gonna choose the unlock with iPhone. When we turn on unlock with iPhone, it means that unlocking your iPhone will automatically unlock your Apple Watch as long as you're wearing it. So sometimes when you go into your Apple Watch, it'll be locked, and then you'll miss a bunch of notifications. So when having unlock with iPhone is just definitely perfect, and it just complements your Apple Watch experience so well. And I highly recommend turning it on. So you would both need a passcode on your iPhone and your Apple Watch in order for this feature to work. But trust me, it's very convenient. Now the next one is the ability to transfer a call to the Apple Watch. You can see I'm currently on a call, so all I have to do is just simply tap on it. And then we just tap on this AirDrop button. And then we can transfer a call to the Apple Watch, so you could hit OK. So you can see it's just that simple to transfer the call, and we just hit that AirDrop button, and then we can transfer it to our iPhone. And then if we press the speaker button on our iPhone, we can transfer it back to the Apple Watch, vice versa. So it's just that easy. Now what we can do is actually launch the camera app on the Apple Watch. And then once we launch the camera app on the Apple Watch, it'll also launch the iPhone's camera app. So we could just do this, press it. And now you can see that we have the camera on the Apple Watch, and it's showing the same screen at the same time. So we have all these options. So we can do the take a photo for 3 seconds right here. And you see the countdown on both. So now what we can do is just take a picture by using the 3-second button, and it'll give a 3-second countdown. Now I can see it took the photo. So you can see that we can just 3D touch on this. And when we 3D touch, you'll see that we have all the options of flip, flash, HDR, and live. So we could take a live photo there. So the camera app in general is just very convenient with the Apple Watch. Now the next one is a new feature in watchOS 6. So what we can do is just go to where it says settings. And then we can go to clock. And then you can see that if we scroll down, we can have chimes for the clock. So anytime it hits the new hour, we can just enable that chime. So you can see we have enabled the chime, and then you can have the sounds of bells or birds. So we have those two options. So you can hear that chime. And then we can actually offset the time right here. So if we want to have the time 5 minutes fast, we can just press it right here, and then you can offset the time by 5 minutes fast. So you can see it's not offset. So it's just at the current time, but you can add 5 minutes ahead if you wanted to. So just say plus 5 minutes. And then you can do it just like that, just by using this feature. Now we can increase and decrease the brightness by using the digital crown right here. So that's what we can do with it. And now what we can do is just force touch on the home screen. And then we have the option for grid view or list view. So list view would be right here. You can force touch again and go back to grid view. So if you want to just pick out an app by alphabetical order, list view would be much easier, and you have it all right there. Then you can just 3D touch and go back to grid view. You can now delete native apps on watchOS 6. So you can delete the calendar if you wanted to, if you never use it. So we can just tap and hold. So we could just tap on the calendar. And then we have the option to delete it if it has the X right beside it. So we could delete the stopwatch app if we wanted to. So we have that option right there. So it's really good in that way. Now, if we want to customize the watch face, we just simply tap and hold. And we can see this is the activity digital. You have the option to customize it right here. And then you can just change certain parts of it. You can just scroll around. So you can take the minutes or the seconds. So you have that option. And then we can just simply go back. And then we can just go back into it, and then you can just tap and hold. You can just go to the other different watch faces. So you can see that there's a bunch of them. So we could go to the Mickey Mouse one, for example, if we wanted to, and can just go ahead and enable it. So you can see that it's working in that way. Now, if we want to take a look at Control Center, we just simply swipe up, and then we see that we have all these options right here. So what we can do, if we want to put our Apple Watch on silent, we just simply cover it up. We simply cover it up. So we have the bell right here. So we can easily cover it up. You'll see that silent mode is on for the Apple Watch. Now the next one combines the Apple Watch and your iPhone. So this is my iPhone XS Max. So you can just lay it down right here. Just so you can see. And then what we can do is just simply go into Control Center, tap on the iPhone button with the waves coming out of it. and it will ping my iPhone just like that. And if we tap and hold on it, it will actually toggle the flash, so it's really interesting in that way. Now the next step requires the Apple Watch to be on the charging block, and now you can see it's currently charging. So if we tap on the lightning bolt, you'll see it'll say 72 for 72%, so it gives you the exact percentage at the current time. And now for the next step, we can enable Siri Raise to speak, and what that means once we try it out. Hey Siri, what time is it in Paris?
It's 9:37 p.m. in Paris, France.
So you can see it work just like that, and it's just that easy to use the Raise to Speak feature. Now the next feature is in Messages. So you can see that we have these 4 options in the Messages app. So we just have the ability to take speech to text, and then we have the emojis we can draw, and then we have the heart right there. So what we can do is just draw, and then when we draw, we can use the digital crown to fill in the word for auto suggest. So you can see this would be right here, so we could just choose it, and then we could just keep going with our text. And then you can see that the digital crown is working, so we can just use it as the auto suggest. And now right under it, we do have the automatic replies as well. Now we can 3D press on the response, and then you can see that we have these options, so we can reply, we have details, we can send location, and then choose language. So those are the options we can do when we 3D press a message. Now, if we start playing a song on our iPhone, what will automatically happen is if we take a look, you'll see that it will start playing on the Apple Watch and default to the media section. So what we can actually do, we have the option to tap on the AirDrop button. So we can press on the AirDrop, and then we can see where we want the audio to go. So we can go to our iPhone or to the Apple TV. And if we want to get rid of this section automatically when audio plays, what we can do is actually go to Settings. And then we can go into General, and then scroll all the way down till you see Wake Screen. And then we can choose to auto launch audio app, so we could turn that off if we don't want the audio app to automatically launch once you listen to audio on our iPhone. Now, a new feature on watchOS 6 is that we finally get the calculator app, so we can just go to the calculator app, and now you can see I have this calculator app, so we could just use it. And then we can see that it will do 2 times 2, and then it'll be 4, so it's just that easy. But then we can actually 3D touch. And then you can see that you have the tip function, then you have the percent feature. So we can just go to the tip function, and then we can just press on the tip, and then it will say we can tip, let's say we choose to change the amount. So let's say it is $100 meal, and then we can go to the tip, and then see how much money we'll have to tip. So a 15% tip on $200. And then we can choose how many people we have. So we can increase it with the digital crown. So we have 4 people, and then this is how much we have to pay each. So it will just split the tip for the restaurant. So it's just that easy, and I'm glad Apple added this feature. So thank you for watching this video on the Apple Watch tips and tricks and hidden features on watchOS 6 for the Apple Watch Series 3. Please be sure to subscribe to this video. Please smash the like button down below so you know you watched. Also be sure to check out all the other videos on my channel. Be sure to check out applecritics.com for latest Apple news, views, and more. Like my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/applecritics. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/applecritics. Follow me on Instagram at instagram.com/applecritics. And be sure to check out applecritics.com for latest Apple news, views, and more. And subscribe for more great content. And thanks for watching.